Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on. That's a good cup of coffee, man. I like this a lot. Seattle's Best, their breakfast blend. This is terrific, terrific coffee. This is their medium roast. I buy this at my local Mark's grocery store. Like this a lot. Yeah, Seattle known for coffee, so this is Seattle's Best. So if you're in your grocery store, check this out. I really do like it. A very, very tasty cup of coffee. Not overly bold, not underly bold, just right. Really, really terrific. And this morning, I'm using my Starbucks coffee mug again. You know, I open up the cupboard, and this one, it just stands out. I'm just pulled to using it. I should use some other coffee mugs, but this one just stands out and it holds a generous amount of coffee. And it's got Ohio all over it, you know. It just, this is one of their Been There mugs. Starbucks has a Been There series of coffee mugs, so this one celebrates the state of Ohio. Get one that celebrates your home state. I'll have a link below. My thanks again to Elizabeth Sanders Jones for this very generous gift. Thank you again, Beth. I love this mug. So I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. That was kind of a bold, loud sorry about that. But hey, if it's early in the morning, I probably got your heart jumping, right? Jumping, thumping, and pumping. Oh man, we got some just some great content this morning. Really do. I often wonder after I get done wrapping up one of these and editing and getting it ready to post if I'm going to have any content for the next week's Monday mailbag. And you know what? It's just amazing how the viewers respond. So thank you to all the viewers out there because you make this show possible with all your input and all your comments. So thank you very much. So let's kick it off this morning with a morning viewer shaving tip. Okay, so this morning shaving tip comes from viewer Michael Damish. That's spelled D-A-M-I-S-C-H, Damish. I think that's how it's pronounced, Michael. I apologize if I've mangled it a little bit. But he writes, "Hi, Mark. Nice Monday morning mailbag as always. With all these new soaps we like to try out, I'm using a teaspoon to scoop out the right amount of soap. It even works with hard soaps, but there's a little more scratching than scooping. The teaspoon I'm using was the spoon my son ate with when he was a small child, and it's got Captain Blue Bear on it. Captain Blue Bear is a character from German cartoonist Walter Moors. Maybe other wet shavers like the tip too. Stay safe and healthy. Greetings across the big pond, Michael." Yeah, and here's a picture of Captain Blue Bear I got from Wikipedia. Now, Wikipedia has it listed as Captain Blue Bear. Michael is using the German spelling and pronunciation of the character. I won't even attempt it, but I guess the English translation is Captain Blue Bear. So I'll also give you a link to the Wikipedia page so you can see that photo and you can read the article in the background. Thanks very much for that tip, Mike. I think what we're saying here is we can repurpose everyday items for the traditional wet shave. And like you, I have something that was laying around the house. This is a butter knife for corn on the cob, to spread butter on your corn on the cob. It's even got a little corn on the cob here. After I bought the house from my parents' estate, after they passed on, I happened to find this in one of the drawers of silverware with the spoons and the knives and the forks and that sort of thing. This was at many a family cookout right here. And I now use it to scrape out and scoop out soap to put into a shave bowl or a scuttle. You've probably seen me use this on some reviews. It's got a good stiff blade, and if the soap is very, very hard, I will, kind of put my finger in the back here to kind of brace it, to reinforce the strength of it a little bit. But it is a good stiff blade, but I just put that back there just to kind of give it a little more strength, so to speak. And I know some wet shavers out there like to use coins. They'll take a coin, a large coin, and they'll use that to scrape out soap, especially hard pucks, that sort of thing. But yeah, repurposing things that are laying around the house for the wet shave, nothing wrong with that, whether it's a Captain Blue Bear teaspoon or a butter knife or a corn on the cob. That's always great. Even if you're looking for a shaving bowl or shaving mug, you don't have to run out and buy one. You just repurpose whatever you have in the house. For instance, Brian Foley sent me this. This is the, you've probably seen this before. This is the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital gift shop measuring cup. And it's a measuring cup, and he has it for a shaving bowl. So if you have something similar like this, you can use it as a shaving bowl. Even a large coffee mug like this, about this size, would make a great shaving bowl too. So, we can repurpose some of this stuff for the traditional wet shave. Nothing wrong with it at all. So thanks very much for that tip, Michael. I really do appreciate it. To say thanks, I am sending you an original George sketch for you and only you right there. So email me your snail mail address at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you also out there would like an original George sketch, just email me your shaving tip and email me your shaving tip at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use the tip on the Monday Morning Mailbag show, I will also send you an original George sketch. So thanks very much for the tip, Michael. I really do appreciate it. Okay, it's time to go back for a refill. Okay, so this morning's refill covers a variety of subjects. Polsilver razor blades, pre-shave oils and soaps, slant razors. So let's just dive right into it. Viewer Marcin Smosna, after seeing my comparison of the Polsilver and Wizamet Super Iridium razor blades, wrote, "Hi Mark, I'm giving you a link where you can buy Polsilver razor blades very cheaply. They are still available for purchase in Poland. The cost is approximately $15 for 100 units." And he provides me with a link, and I will put the link below in the description. Now, I visited the website, and it looks like an online wet shaving store, like you would see here in the States or in Europe. And my browser isn't fully translating Polish to English, so I'm not so sure about the conversion of currencies. I'm not sure what the currency is, and if it is translating to 15 US dollar or what that would be in euros, 18 euros, whatever that would be. But it looks like, yeah, you can buy the Polsilver razor blades there. Now, I haven't purchased them. Again, I can't vouch for it, but I'm going to provide you with the link so you can investigate for yourself, because if you can get them for 15 US dollars for 100 blades, that's really, really very, very good. Again, I can't vouch for it. I'll just put it there for you. And if you are successful or you've had some interaction with it, please comment below and let us know. But if you also want to buy a Polsilver blade, I'll have links to the Wizamet razor blade site where you can buy these. If you use the code MARKZER80 as one word, you'll get $2 off your purchase. The seller is providing that to the viewers. That's a nice discount. A little more than $15 for 100. You can buy 100, 250, 500, 750, that sort of thing. But yeah, I like these a lot. I think they shave just like the Polsilver. The first time I used them, I thought they were Polsilver. And if you saw my review of doing the side-by-side shave, yeah, I just think that they are identical to the Polsilver. That's just my humble opinion. Your mileage may vary. But I'll make the link available below. I'll also make the link available to the Wizamet site. So if you're looking for Super Iridium razor blades, either the Polsilver or the Wizamet, there are the respective links. Again, I cannot vouch for the Polsilver link that he's giving us. And it's not translating fully from Polish to English for me, so I don't know much more beyond that. But I am going to provide the link so you have it. Now, regarding pre-shave oil and shaving oil, Mark Bagwell wrote, shaving oil, here's the lowdown. Not all shaving oils are of high quality, and some are very substandard. Some of the name brands, like Taylor of Old Bond Street, make an excellent oil, though finding the right oil can sometimes be hit and miss. A beard oil always has the good stuff in it, or else it wouldn't work on a beard. So many people simply purchase a beard oil for shaving, and it works wonderfully. Well, thanks for confirming all this, Mark. We had a discussion about beard oil being used for pre-shave oil, so thanks very much for confirming that. Really, really do appreciate that. Regarding starting out in the traditional wet shave, pre-shave oil, and slant razors, Uncle L Shaves had this to offer. Yes, great tip for beginners. 1 or 2 pass shave, one with the grain and one across the grain, is a great way to start with the traditional wet shave. There are many options for pre-shave, however. I found a pre-shave soap or cream works better for me than oils. Also, a glycerin-based bar soap is a good alternative, like Pear's Clear Soap. As usual, your mileage may vary. Well, interesting, you should mention that clear glycerin soap, Uncle L Shaves, because in the past, I have used a glycerin soap in some of my reviews. I have this Glice soap right here. Now, this is a repurposed Taylor of Old Bond Street shaving bowl that I am housing the soap in, and that is the label. It's worn down a little bit. Glice Ac Brito, you can see that right there. It's worn down a little bit. But, yeah, here is the glycerin pre-shave soap right here. Yeah, I think it's kind of a unique scent. Can't quite put my finger on what the scent is, but I have used this in reviews in the past, and I'm going to have to use it again. I think it did a fairly good job in creating slickness, extra slickness for the shave. But again, I'm going to have to review that and look at this again and try it again. I think it would be a very, very good alternative. Now, if you're a viewer of my channel and you've been around for some time, you'll know that I absolutely love the Cube pre-shave soap from Phoenix Shaving. This is marvelous. It's great for degreasing the skin. It's great for prepping the beard. It's great as a pre-shave, rubbing it back on and then mixing it in with the lather if you're doing a face lather or a bowl lather. It is marvelous. This is the Twee Cube, also known as the Twoob, which has some great, great skin food ingredients. I'm a big, big user of their standard Cube 2.0, which has the activated charcoal, CK6 ingredients. It's marvelous. I like pre-shave soap. I've used the pre-shave oils and I've used creams, as I discussed last week. But yeah, I'm really leaning towards the pre-shave soap. So yeah, going to continue to use this, and I will give this Glice pre-shave soap another go here. Just your comment, Uncle L Shaves, reminded me that I had this. I forgot all about this, so I'm going to use that again. Now he continues regarding our discussion of slant razors, and he writes, I think Parker Semi-Slant is more a marketing name, as the razor is still a slant, and many have said it is comparable to a shave from the Merkur 37C slant. I have a Parker Semi-Slant, and it still torques the blade and presents the blade in a slanted manner. Well, thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate that, because I am looking for a slant razor, either the Merkur 37C or the Parker. I don't know which one just yet. I'm waiting for Prime Day, and Prime Day is today. I've been waiting for Prime Day. Prime Day is today. I will be tweeting out Prime Day deals regarding wet shaving gear and also some Amazon devices, that sort of thing. But hopefully they'll have a slant razor on sale for Prime Day. That would be great. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed. That would be really, really kind of neat. But anyhow, it is Prime Day. I will be tweeting out wet shaving deals that I come across today and tomorrow. Prime Day is today, the 21st, and tomorrow, the 22nd. So follow me on Twitter, and if I come across some of these great deals throughout the day, I will tweet them out. So I'll be looking for those all day today and tomorrow. So that's great. Thanks very much for all that input from Marcin, Mark, and Uncle L Shaves. Really do appreciate it, gentlemen. Okay, so before we get to some of these questions, let's take a look at some new wet shaving gear and deals that are out there. Okay, so this morning in the Gears and Deals section of the show, we're going to be looking at a couple of new razors out on the market there. There is a question that I'm going to be addressing here a little bit later regarding the Mueller R89, and I just happened to be doing a search and an Amazon listing came up for this particular razor right here. This is the Q Brothers Double Edge 3-piece safety razor, manufactured exclusively by Mueller. Medium weight, well balanced, chrome plated R89 model head with lined handle and etched logo. How about that? And it's just a little over $32. Now, I was really surprised to see that because if you followed me on this channel, you'll know that I have the Baxter of California razor, which is a rebranded Mueller R89. And I opted for this rather than the Mueller because this came with some extra accessories, some shaving cream and something else, maybe some razor blades. I can't quite remember, but it's a Mueller R89. It's just rebranded as the Baxter of California. So I was really interested in the Q Brothers Double Edge 3-piece safety razor. And again, only $32. And I investigated a little more closely. And I was thinking I should buy a Mueller R89 because I don't have it. But I looked at this one and I thought, well, gee whiz, that's really very intriguing. And when I looked at the points that I had on my Prime card and purchasing it from a small business, you get some credits for Prime Day, like $10 in credits for Prime Day. So when I put all that together, the total cost of the razor ended up being either $1.05 or $11.05, depending on how you do the math. And I thought, well, you know what? I can afford that. I'll buy that prior to Prime Day because of the deal. So it was $32.50 plus the shipping, but with the points and everything else, it worked out to about either $1.05 or $11.05, depending on how you do the math. So I thought, well, you know what? I can swing that. I'll buy one. So when that arrives, I hope to review it also and compare it to the Baxter of California and see what it looks like. So I'm really kind of excited to see what it looks like. And, you know, again, I wanted to get a Mueller R89. I came up a little short. I mean, I'm getting one. It just doesn't say Mueller on it. So just wanted to point this deal out to you. If you're looking for a Mueller R89 razor and you don't want to spend $45, $50, this one's $32.50. With the shipping, so just under $40 if you have the shipping. But if you have points, you know what? Then get a little more of a discount then, which is what happened. For me. Also, Fabian Arenas, Arenas, Fabian Arenas, I think that's how it's pronounced, says, "Hi Mark. I know that you are always looking for new razors at affordable prices, so I have a tip for a razor that I have not seen any review on YouTube, and I think you may be the right guy for the job. So please, if you are up to it, here is the link to the razor." And this is the Weedy 3-piece razor. It has a very, very sleek profile from what I can see. And he says that the end tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head. As he writes here, the razor does not have blade overhang, so it may be good for beginners and head shavers. Happy shaves, your friend in lather, Fabian Arenas. So again, there it is, the Weedy 3-piece elegant double-edged safety razor, wet shaving for men, women, and it comes with 5 platinum blades. There's that. So I just want to put those 2 razors out there for you. And maybe even on Prime Day today, maybe either one of those will be on sale at maybe even a further reduced price. If it is, hopefully I'll find it. I'll tweet it out to you so that, hopefully maybe it's a Prime Day offering is what I'm saying. But I just want to point those out to you. So my thanks to Fabian for passing that on. And again, check out the Q Brothers Double Edge 3-piece safety razor as well. All right. Okay, so this question comes from viewer J. Mark Guy, and he writes, "Love the Monday morning mailbag. Always get the week off to a good start. Thanks very much. I really do appreciate that. I sometimes have to go into work early, so I keep a shave stick or soap in my desk for the occasional work shave. I just noticed that Phoenix Shaving offers some shave sticks with CK6 formula. Have you tried these? I'd love to give these a shot. You know what? I have not tried these yet. I have seen them on the page. I've been meaning to mention them. And your question, thankfully, thanks for the question, because it's reminded me to mention it to the viewers that yes, Phoenix Shaving offers these shaving sticks. And I think the 3 scents that I've seen up there are Future Fiction, Diver Down, which is fabulous, and Atomic Age. And I think the Future Fiction and the Diver Down are formula CK6, and I think Atomic Age is the regular formula. And they're all great, great soaps. Now, what I'm doing right now, for my travel purposes, I've got the travel scuttle right here, and I have the little sample soaps that are in these little containers. I've got CAD right here, and I've got another CAD right here because I like CAD a lot. And of course, it came with Planet Phoenix, and it's a terrific, terrific shaving soap, shaving scent. All of these are CK6. They're absolutely wonderful. And yeah, so I just scoop out a little bit, put it in the travel scuttle, get a nice warm lather. But you know what? I am a face latherer, so I am definitely going to check out the shave sticks. This is a wonderful way to travel with Phoenix Shaving shave soaps in the shave stick, and just another great option to have if you're traveling on the road, or even even if you're at home too. You can just rub it on there and get your wet brush and then build a lather, do a face lather. And I love doing a face lather, as many of you know. So yeah, thanks very much for pointing that out, J. Mark Guy. That's something that I've been meaning to mention for some time, and your question has reminded me. Phoenix Shaving has shave sticks, and 3 really, really great scents. 2 of them, if I recall correctly, formula CK6. So thanks very much for that, J. Mark Guy. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, so this next comment comes from all the way down under, Neil. And he is commenting about Polsilver and Wizamet, still talking about these, which is absolutely great. And he writes, "Good evening from down under, Mark. The family and I truly enjoyed your Monday morning mailbag. Thank you very much. The topics were really nice. And yes, you can't beat old school safety razors like the old Gillettes, which I personally use and also will be handing down to my kids. Yeah, they are very lucky if they're getting a vintage Gillette razor. Absolutely. Also, regarding the Polsilver and Wizamet, they are both made in Russia by Gillette, according to the Razor Blades Club in Germany website. Hope this information helps. Best regards from all of us down under." Well, you know what? That's the first I've heard of this. Well, no, I can't say the first I've heard of it. I have heard that there is a plant, I think in St. Petersburg, where the super iridium razor blades are being made. As I understand, I don't think Polsilver is being made there, but the Wizamets are being made there, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but you know what? I'm going to go over to the Razor Blades Club Germany website and see what else they have to say about that. So thanks very much for that. I will try to get a link. I'll look for a link. If you have the link, please email it to me, Neil. I really, that way I can repost it here in the comments below or pin it in the comments below, and so that comment stays at the top there. Because I think that would be some other useful information regarding Polsilver and Wizamet. Boy, we just seem to love these super iridium blades, don't we? There's something about these blades that just give incredible shaves. Like I say, the Polsilver is kind of like the unobtainium of razor blades, and the Wizamet, in my opinion, identical to the Polsilver. But I guess if it says Polsilver, then it's like the real McCoy. It's like you've struck gold or something. I don't know. But anyhow, thanks for that information. And I've heard something similar, that they are made in Russia. I think St. Petersburg. But you know what? I'll investigate that website. And I hope to have a link for the other viewers, either from you or just from my own personal search, Google search on the web, and see what we can come up with. All this information about the Polsilver razor blades is also very helpful. Again, though, I go back to these Wizamets. This is, on first use, to me, they impressed me, identical to the Polsilver. And if you haven't seen my comparison shave between the Wizamet and the Polsilver, please check that out. Because, as I say, if you were to put a Wizamet blade in a razor, hand it to me and tell me it's a Polsilver, I would believe you. If you were to take a Polsilver blade and put it in a razor and hand it to me and tell me it's a Wizamet, I would believe you. That's how close I gauge them. Again, your mileage may vary. But thanks very much for that, Neil. Hi to the family down under. Really do appreciate the views, and thanks for sharing your evening with me on this channel here, the Monday Morning Mailbag. Really do appreciate it. Okay, this next comment comes from viewer JT. He's also talking about pre-shave, but his comment has a little bit of a twist here. He writes, "Hi Mark, when I first started a wet shave, I used Noxema to boost my lather when I used Williams Mug Shave Soap. I have hard water, and the lather with Williams dissipates with hard water, so using Noxema in conjunction with Williams was a good solution." That's great to hear. He continues by saying, "By the way, I started straight razor shaving at 63. I will be 66 and still straight shave and love it. In fact, my largest, widest straight is a 13/8 incher. That's a meat cleaver. I hope that I will have the dexterity and vision to still straight shave in my 80s. Anyways, it was another great mailbag video. Have a great week, Mark." Thanks very much for that, JT. I really do appreciate it. Great to hear that you're using a straight razor, and I'm curious to know when you started the traditional wet shave. The reason why I ask is, Williams Mug Shave Soap and Noxema, if that helps maintain the lather, that's a great tip. Anybody out there with hard water, hey, you might want to give that a try. Now, my question to you is, how long have you been shaving, and what formulation of Williams Mug Shave Soap have you been using or have you used in the past? Now, this particular one here, I got an antique store. This is a vintage Williams Mug Shave Soap. There's no barcode anywhere on this box right here. There's no barcode. And as you can see, barely see that it was 15 cents, the original price right there, 15 cents. Let me see if I can show you over here on this side. 15 cents, if you can see that. And I bought this for a couple bucks at the antique store. And, here, I can show you the shave soap is still in here. It's still intact right here. As a matter of fact, it's kind of sealed to the wrapper. You got the Aqua Velva advertising in there, and there it is right there. And I've been thinking about using this because my understanding is Williams changed their formulation sometime. I can't remember when. But something that is vintage like this is, I guess you could say, the original formulation or the better formulation many wet shavers have talked about. So I'm wondering which Williams Mug Shave Soap have you used? Are you using the more modern today formulation and that's why it dissipates? I'm wondering if this formulation would work better with hard water. Just a thought, I'm not sure. But regardless, Noxema and the Williams, if you have hard water and you're using Williams Mug Shave Soap that you're buying off the shelf today and you're having a little hard time with the lather dissipating, hey, this is a great tip from JT. Try the Noxema with the Williams Mug Shave Soap and see if that helps hold the lather a little bit better. And again, I'm curious, JT, did you use Williams Mug Shave Soap years and years and years ago with hard water and was it the same result? Or have you just recently used Williams Mug Shave Soap with hard water and that's why you have to use Noxema? Or did you use the original formulation and always use Noxema years and years and years ago? I'm just really, really curious because you never know how certain soaps are going to react with hard water, I guess is what I'm saying. I have city water here, no water softener, and I seem to get great lathers regardless of the soap that I'm using. And I know some soaps I use, the formulations are a little different and they are a lighter lather and they do dissipate, but that's by design. But really, really curious if you used an original formulation of Williams Mug Shave Soap with that hard water and if you got a similar result to what you're mentioning here or a better result, or maybe you didn't use this at all. But if you out there know or have tried this vintage Williams Mug Shave Soap, let me know what the result was because I've read a lot about it online. and I am going to crack this open and do a shave with it sometime. I really, really want to do that. And I'm looking forward to doing that as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a review done with this. We'll crack this open and we'll use it and see what kind of lather we get from it. But I'm just wondering if the formulation worked better with hard water, or if the formulation, regardless of the formulation, if it's the same as today as it was back in yesteryear, it didn't matter, and you're still going to need a Noxema. So I'm just curious. When did you start using the Noxema with the Williams Mug Shave Soap? Was it recently, or was it years and years and years ago, JT? Just curious about that. Wonder if this formulation would make a difference with hard water. That's all I'm asking. So thanks very much for the comment. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the straight razor shaving. And thanks again for the Noxema Williams Mug Shave Soap tip. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so this next question comes from viewer Nawaf Al-Rashidi. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Anyhow, he writes, what's the difference between the Edwin Jagger DE89 and the Mula R89? Well, you know what? They're very, very similar. They are very, very similar. The razor heads are very similar, as you can see. This is the DE89, the Edwin Jagger DE89 right here. This is the Mula R89. It's my Baxter of California, which is a rebranded Mula R89. But you can see right there, they're very, very, very similar. The razor head is very, very similar. The handles have a little different style. But yeah, the shaves are very, very close. However, in my opinion, because I recently shaved with the Baxter, matter of fact, just yesterday, and boy, did this give me a smooth shave. I just think that this is a little bit smoother than the Edwin Jagger. Edwin Jagger is a great razor. You know what? They're very, very close. I just give the edge a little bit to the Mula R89, in my opinion. You know what? I guess I'd have to do a shave off with them side by side just to see. Maybe I'll do that down the road in a review. Just do a side by side comparison. They're both great, great razors. But I do think that the Mula R89 offers a bit more smoothness than the DE89. They look identical. The razor heads look identical. I mean, the length of these are identical. The weights are very, very similar. I just happen to think that the Mula R89 offers a smoother shave. And I shaved with it yesterday, and I thought I was really surprised. I hadn't shaved with it in a while with the Baxter, which is a Mula R89. I hadn't shaved with it in a while, and I thought, wow, what a smooth shave this gave me. So that's kind of my take on it. I think it's a little bit smoother. You know what? Your mileage may vary. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. I think they're both great, great razors. But you know what? I just think this is a little smoother. Again, I got to do a side by side, but that's kind of my take on it. What do you feel out there? Do you have both the R89 and the DE89? Which one do you prefer? We would really be interested in reading those comments and doing a follow-up for a refill next week to see what everyone says about that. Because, everyone has their favorites, but I'm just really, really curious as to what everyone thinks about these. Do you like the DE89 better? Do you like the R89 better? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks very much for the question, Nawaf. I hope this helps, and I hope that others comment below and give you some great, great information input so you can make an informed purchase. Thanks again, Nawaf. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so this next question comes from viewer Beth Jones, and she writes, Mark, I have a question. What is the difference between the Edwin Jagger Kelvin razor and, say, an Edwin Jagger DE89 purchased through West Coast Shaving? I've always been curious about what exactly is the difference. Thanks so much once again for the comparison. Well, Beth, the main difference is the handle. Edwin Jagger razors have the same exact razor head. Regardless of what razor you buy, the main difference is going to be the style of handle you get with it. There might be one exception with their stainless steel razor. I've never tried that one, so I can't talk about that. However, on their standard line of razors, The main difference is the handle. Some are very, very ornate, some have different plating, some are long, some are short, that sort of thing, but the razor heads are identical throughout. Here is my DEA9 lined, DEA9L, a lined handle right here. And here's my Edwin Jagger barley handled razor. You can see that the razor head is identical. It gives me same shave. Now, the difference is going to be the knurling on this barley has a little tighter knurling. This has a lined handle right here. The DEA9 is a little heavier than the barley handled razor, that sort of thing. The Kelvin is going to be a shorter handled razor. Again, same razor head. And yes, the Kelvin, from what I've read on their product page, is exclusive to Amazon. So I don't know if this particular Edwin Jagger razor is available from other online sellers. It says it's exclusive to Amazon, and this is where I purchased mine. I got a couple of them. As a matter of fact, the first one I purchased, I can't remember which is which now. First one I purchased used from another wet shaver. He passed it on to me at quite a savings. And the second one I happened to get last year on Prime Day. So again, I will be tweeting out Prime Day deals, and hopefully they'll have the Kelvin razor available on Prime Day. That'd be really neat if it came at a discounted price. So that you can get one or other viewers can get one. It really is a terrific razor. And I've always said, I think the DEA9 is a terrific razor. It gives a very, very good shave. And I know I just compared it to the Mula. It is very, very good. I sometimes think that the shorter handled Edwin Jaggers give me a little more efficiency, a little bit of a better shave. Maybe it's because of the length of the handle. I don't know. It could just be all in my head. But that's kind of how it feels to me at times. But yeah, it's the handle. So this is the Kelvin, which is shorter. Here's the Ebony. That's also a rubberized handle right here. Beautiful razor. Again, about the same size as a Kelvin right there. Yeah, these are terrific, terrific razors. You can get the same razor head on different style handles. If you go to the Amazon product page and actually go through all the Edwin Jagger razors there, you can see some really beautiful ornate handles. They got some really, really terrific, terrific styled handles. But the razor heads on all of those razors is going to be the same. So whether you buy a DEA9 or a Kelvin or an Ebony or a Barley, razor heads are going to be the same. The handles are going to be different. And the cost will be reflected in that as well. From what I can see, the more ornate and intricate the handle is, a little increase in price is what I'm saying. But you know what? They're great, great razors, and I'm glad that they offer such a wide variety of handles because it does make a little bit of a difference in the shave, in my opinion. Whether it's a little thicker, a little thinner, a little longer, a little shorter, that does affect the shave, which is why, again, I think I get a little bit better shave, a little more efficiency with the shorter handled Edwin Jaggers than I do the standard or longer handled Edwin Jaggers. But again, this is a great razor. They're both great razors. They give great, great shave. So, it's the handle. That's the main difference. So thanks very much for that question, Beth. I hope that helps. Well, okay, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements for some great, great shaving gear. Check out VikingsBlade.com for some great shaving gear. Check out Global Shave Clubs International for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marks80, where you'll find all the products I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.